Hi guys, Lacey Barrett here. So I just wanted to do a quick little tutorial to show you my presets that I've made. So this is called the Underexposed Collection, specifically geared towards birth photographers and documentary photographers who are shooting in very low light. And these are just beautiful clean edits. So there's no film or no extra anything, just really simple clean edits. And these are some of my favorites that I think I've created. So I just kind of wanted to show you really quickly what they're all about. So here are the presets, and there's quite a few. So this is just the simple clean edit. It'll do a quick brighten, some smoothing, and if you're not happy with that color, so you can see that baby is just a teeny bit red, you can click the bye bye red. And these are just quick one-click edits, and you can see that that has already helped tremendously. So baby's still quite pink and true to color, but not quite so saturated red. So now just 2 clicks and that's already really good. So if you wanted to, you could go through and lighten back around the midwife. You can see that a lot of these blacks are clipped. So you could just do some little tweaking and bring those shadows up just a bit, or you could even go to your brushes and just lighten shadow that way. So that way we're keeping the contrast all through here, and we just want to lighten this over here a teeny bit. There we go. And so now we've got all those lovely details in the back of her shirt and the other midwife. And now you can tell that that's a TV in a cupboard, whereas before it was quite dark. So a quick before and after, just with a couple of clicks. And now you've got a beautifully clean birth image that is properly exposed. So I'll just reset that and I'll show you some of the gorgeous black and whites. One click, and as you can see, this is still just a teeny bit underexposed. It's quite moody or edgy. So we can just bump up that exposure. Actually, you know what? I actually have where is it? An exposure. Oh goodness. Oh, it's right under it. So we can actually just bump up the exposure with one of the presets. So now we've got some beautiful highlights, some lovely shadows, and it's just that one problematic spot. I did use a flash during this birth. So we want to be able to see all of this still, unless you just want to crop it out, which is probably what I would end up doing, honestly. So just to frame the baby and the midwife. So we still want to be able to see that that's dad. We still want to be able to see midwife holding the baby. And I think that looks good. And now we've got a pretty perfect image. So, and that was also just a couple of clicks as well. So we'll reset that. We'll do another quick crop, a teeny bit, and then so we'll go into our matte presets. You can see that there's quite a few. So flash, this is one that I did use flash on, and because I am a lover of grain, I've created a quick little preset to add some grain and sharpen just a teeny bit, and it was very subtle. There we go. So you can see it's beautiful, nice and sharp, but I do like to add grain. And then you can see it just adds a teeny bit of grain to give the image a bit of texture, because I love texture. So there is that. We'll undo that. Now, what else do we have? A subtle skin fix. So this is just going to pull out some of your reds and oranges, mainly oranges, which we could show that a bit better in another image. So that's a teeny bit underexposed. We'll bring that up a little bit, pull down those highlights just a tad so we can keep the detail in the midwife's glove. So we do have quite a few black and whites for all of the matte lovers. We've got a matte black and white. We also have a matte color. And a dreamy look as well. So a lot also, while I'm thinking about it, a lot of these are stackable. So as you saw, we had a clean edit and then baby was red. So we added the red, the remove red on top. So some of these are stackable. So we've got a moody black and white, and then we've got the edgy. And we've got a high key, which is beautiful as well. So this will help with all of your details. And you can tweak any of these to suit your style. So for me, because I kind of created them by my own images, they're obviously going to work best on my own because they're my shooting style. But however, they have been tried quite a number of times by other people and the results were just beautiful. So you might need to do a little bit of tweaking, some color balance, you know, just minor things, but these are pretty spot on one-click edits. So Spotlight of Death Save, because this was a home birth, I was lucky enough not to have to battle the Spotlight of Death, and you birth photographers will know exactly what spotlight I am talking about. So this is just to bring down the hot spots on the spotlight that obstetricians and midwives sometimes use in birth suites. And then we've got a warm black and white, a beautiful sepia that you can still keep your contrast and you've still got your beautiful highlights. Yeah, so just a wide, like you can mix and match these anyway. So if you like more of a flat look, you can do that. There's so much that you can do. A desaturated matte, which is also beautiful. So many styles that you can mix and match. So we've got a shadow save, and then that will bring out all of those details as well as a highlight save. So that might be a bit much. No, not really. So yeah, you fiddle around with them, and I'd love to see the images that you come up with. And yeah, so there's quite a few that you can do, and yeah, I look forward to seeing what you can create. So thank you.